You need a great opener, like somehow we're adults. Do.
We can record that right
some
now.
Some kind of like.
We can record that right now.
Everybody be quiet.
Somehow we're adults.
When did this start happening? Where I teach you things?
I didn't know. I didn't want to break it. I didn't know if it was supposed to swivel there.
First of all, these are high dollar. Okay. To Wyatt. To Wyatt.
Why are we choosing Wyatt?
Woo! To Wyatt. Tell him, Wyatt. Why are we choosing Wyatt?
Because I got a new job.
Mm-hmm.
Now he sucks dick for money.
Oh, he's always done that.
Not the easiest job in the world, but you know,
somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
Well, not for you guys.
I'm about to say.
No friends or family. Most of the time.
Special occasions only.
Hey,
We don't get the family discounts.
Did we move to West Virginia? I'm confused.
First of all,
Yes.
the people in West Virginia are very mad at you right now.
And
How
that
dare
means
you.
what to me?
How dare you? They were hardworking folks.
Listen, that's home of the most fucked up incest family in America.
It really is.
It is.
True story.
that you know of.
No,
They're the most fucked up incest
hold
family
it
that's
up.
been discovered.
Trust me.
That's
They-
been
They
discovered.
probably take the cake.
But you probably know that there's one out there that hasn't been found yet that look like the hills have eyes people.
This is what we're talking about.
Pull it up.
I think it's called
Pull it up,
the
Jamie.
Whitakers.
Yeah,
West
the
Virginia.
Whitakers, that's
For
right.
the West Virginia.
Whitakers.
Breakfast with the Whitakers. They're super incest? Like, tell me about it, Cody. Talk to me.
From what I saw, yeah, they're basically like a family that is just continually like reproduced with their siblings. And yeah,
There's a big documentary about it.
there is, and they're freaking. Apparently, the government takes care of them.
Yeah.
Like they're on government assistance of some sort. Like they protect them. Like you can't even go there without like getting cleared by the county. It's like a national treasure.
You're looking at the superior face of a pure bloodline right there.
That's right.
It's the pugs of people.
Look at those fucking weirdos.
Oh my gosh, they're lucky they have fingers and toes.
I mean, I understand.
Understand what?
I understand taking care of like the kids that are born in the family, but they keep doing it.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep fucking. Why wouldn't
They
they?
keep doing it, and that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like that. I thought there were laws against that.
I think when
They're protected.
I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think when your whole family's that ugly, it's the only people they could fuck.
Well, you couldn't. I don't think they could
I'd fuck
have a. I don't think they could have a
Says
baby.
less about them and more about you.
I don't think they could have a baby with a normal person and still be normal at this point.
No,
Them some strong genes, son.
their chromosomes are sprouting extra chromosomes, and
Looks like one of those bucks. Their chromosomes are like those antlers of those oblong bucks. Like the one you showed me the other day with his antler like growing through his head.
Yeah, it's growing out his eye. It's weird.
So it's a documentary on Netflix?
I don't know if it's on Netflix.
it's on YouTube right now.
Where did you hear about
Soft
it?
White Underbelly. That's who did it.
I saw it on.
Interesting name.
I think I saw it on Facebook or something and read it. I just read an article. I didn't watch the documentary.
They look like a wholesome family.
Look at that by Walmart, the natural habitat.
I bet they play really good banjo music.
I bet they fucking do.
Probably.
I wonder what their kitchen looks like. You know what I mean? I feel like they don't have a very nice kitchen. They don't have a good black backsplash. You know what I mean?
Black Splash.
Black. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like they don't have a good backsplash. I feel like they probably got a pretty old sink with some chips in it. You know?
I think they live in a shack. I'm pretty sure. If you watch the video,
Can you
it
find their
shows them.
house? Can you find their house?
It shows them outside their porch.
I'm just saying, like imagine what their kitchen looks like.
Oh, look at that, cooking some eggs.
Oh, they got nice pans.
Oh, this was recent too. I didn't realize that.
Summer of 2022.
Yeah, that was a couple months ago.
Soft white underbelly.
Is this the family
See,
reunion?
there's their kitchen. Look at that, pristine.
Yeah, it just looks like a
Wow.
mobile home kitchen.
Still can't afford that house in this market. Look at that Pillsbury biscuits, son. Don't get no better than that. Wow. Look, bro,
Seems
Their oven was nicer than the one that I used to have.
One of them looks normal.
That's the documentary girl.
Yeah, that's the person.
Oh.
Documentary about.
What does it smell like in that house? Describe that to me. Ooh.
Kind of like that, I bet.
It's like, but it looks like a tame version of Hoarders. You know what I mean?
If you listen to the way they talk, I'm not going to play the audio, but they talk like really slow and drawn out. They can't really form like.
They're probably
thoughts.
are they illiterate? I
Yeah.
imagine they're pretty illiterate.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'd have to watch the whole documentary to be able to comment on it. But
They seem like nice people from what I watched of them.
Well, they probably are. And you ass hats are just ripping and.
you're the one who's been being a dick about it.
They're just a little
I said
different.
that their kitchen doesn't have a backsplash. Was I wrong? Go back, Colton. Was there a backsplash on the
I will
kitchen?
not go back.
There was no backsplash.
There was no backsplash.
They probably don't know what that is.
That's how you know you made it in life. Your kitchen has a backsplash.
Yeah, if you're worried about like shiplap and shit, you know. Burlap placemats.
Rich white woman problems.
Yeah.
What if it's like one of those ledges that's between the wall and the fridge, and that's the only backsplash I have? Like, is that enough? Does that mean I made it?
Wall in the fridge.
I'm a little confused by your statement
okay.
as well.
You guys haven't seen weird mobile homes on the inside then?
No.
Sorry.
Okay. My bad. I don't know.
They add unnecessary stuff. Like, there's a whole extra cabinet, but it's like that thick just to fill in space.
For pans?
No. There's no cabinet there. It's just a
like a-
shelf.
a-
I have a
up.
tiny cabinet
Like-
that's like
like-
this big for my pans. On my left side of
All of a sudden-
my cabinet.
He's talking about like there's that much countertop.
Like
like
they made the
three
countertop
inches.
How
super-
much backsplash is enough backsplash to say that I made it?
Your whole house.
Solid gold.
It's got to go from the countertop all the way to the cabinet above it.
Wouldn't that just be the walls? If it did the whole house?
Isn't that what a backsplash is?
I mean, yeah.
It's
Nice
between
wall.
the like here's the bottom cabinet and here's the the thing.
But it'd be your countertop and your.
It's usually tiled though, right?
Yeah. Well, they make ones that look like tile now.
Yeah.
It's like, or like you know how they have like the things. It's like you can make it a wall look like it's brick, but it's just like a wallpaper almost. But it's like 3D wallpaper.
Yeah, you
know
can
what
buy.
I'm
It's like that plywood shit you can buy that looks like brick. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. There's all that kind of shit. It's just like super lightweight. That way, it's not actual shit hanging on your wall.
Yeah, but who doesn't? Who doesn't want real brick though?
People that buy Ryobi tools.
There's that. Speaking of tools, Black Friday, Milwaukee batteries. Black Friday, back on.
Yeah, $300 for a 12-aught and two 5-aughts.
You
Saw
can-
that.
So what?
One 12-aught and two 5-aughts for $300.
Oh, that's a deal.
Saw that today.
That's a deal.
$300. Two 5-aughts. One
Want that
12-aught.
Harbor Freight 10 millimeter variety pack.
Oh yeah, we need that.
Wait, what?
They sell. It's 16 pieces.
And they're all
And it's
10 millimeter.
every 10 yeah, well, it's like a 1/4-inch short well and a 1/4-inch long well, and then a 1/4-inch one that swivels, and there's a 3/8 short well.
But it's just all 10 millimeters.
And they're the impact ones, chrome ones.
Yeah.
It's every version
That's
of a 10
sweet.
millimeter
Sounds
you
great.
could get. It's like $20,
That's sweet.
and it's all on its own little like rod, so you can't lose them.
Bro, everybody hates them.
You open that pack, gone.
Hand me the 10
whole
millimeter.
thing.
Yeah, just disappears.
You'll lose it in your car on the way home.
Buy it.
you get a fender bender, just flies out the windshield, hits the ground, disappears.
That 10 millimeter fairy is gonna come get you.
It's a thing.
10 millimeter.
I don't know why, but it's a thing.
Probably because why is?
It's the most common.
But why?
It just
Why not
is.
9? Why not 11? Why 10?
Because somebody decided that was the one they're going to use.
Yeah.
But
What's is there a standard equivalent?
like that you lose or
No,
like
like
size wise?
size-
10 millimeter, probably.
Yeah, I mean it's something that's close. I think it's 1/2 inch probably, if I'd say.
It's like, but they're not exactly the same.
No, none of them are
Okay.
exactly the same. I know a 3/4 and 18 are within a fucking
Usable
cut and hair of
0.4. So whatever, you know,
I'm not good with fractions,
Less than 1/2 inch.
but more than a quarter.
3/8 and 10 millimeter.
I don't know. This just got really boring
Pretty
really
much.
fast.
Pretty close.
10 millimeter, it go by. It go by. It go away. We need variety
just
10
never
millimeter.
have it.
Make this easy. We need variety 10 mil.
Okay, now first one to turn that decimal into an improper fraction wins. Go.
What'd you just say?
I don't
No.
To Pornhub? Ryan, when he was like, just don't pull up any porn. Just don't
I
pull up
was
any
like,
porn.
let's not do that again. I was like, am I the only one
I
that?
was like, don't tell me what to do.
Well, I'm fresh out of original thoughts, so that's like our only option.
Did you? What? That's a subject Wyatt can pander on about for forever. No, what I was starting to say is that was I the only one that rewatched the last podcast that we did? I'm assuming so because you guys are cheap as fuck. You're just like, oh, I can only afford the first 20 minutes.
I'm not paying money for something I lived.
I can give you guys copies.
It's very funny. I planned on using.
If you ever want it.
The plan was to use that money to purchase the alcohol, the Patreon account.
There's quite a bit in there right now.
Right. It's now since the only two people that pay into it. Yeah. It's for when we buy alcohol for us. For the podcast. So now the next podcast that we all do, it is my turn. So we will pull from the podcast fund to do that.
Okay.
We'll get whatever. I get it picked though. We're having tequila. I can tell you now.
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry. Did you not like the rules of our arrangement?
You don't like free alcohol?
Not free tequila.
You don't drink? You want to drink free tequila?
I don't like tequila. Ugh.
It's so good.
We'll get you a chaser.
Just tickles down my tongue. I love it.
Awful.
I love tequila.
I'd rather drink bourbon than tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so another man with taste.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wyatt likes rum, so he's out of the equation.
Yeah.
I like rum because it's cheaper than bourbon. If I could afford to have bourbon all the time, I would have bourbon. But I'm not spending $50 a bottle every time I want a bottle.
Now you don't need to. New job.
Well, yeah. We're getting there.
Treat yourself.
Spend all that money, your extra money you're going to make. Spend all of it.
Treat yourself.
I gotta wait like 2 weeks before that starts happening, but I will.
Just go ahead and get yourself into debt now, so you're just paying it off. All
right. Well, you guys want to go help me buy a car tomorrow?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite things to do.
We should go to Toyota and just walk around. We'll just walk around.
Fuck with them.
No, let's go to the air. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get Kodey to do it. Let's just go to the Airstream dealership just to look. Just look. I'm not gonna buy anything.
No.
I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm just gonna talk to a salesman. I'm not gonna buy anything.
I'm sure.
I'm just gonna test drive it just for the weekend.
So dumb.
No, the
beer goes in your mouth.
Don't tell me how to live my life. But no, I want tequila. That's what I want to drink. So when he goes to Colton, if he wants to do bourbon, we can do bourbon too. I'm down for bourbon, but I know that you guys also would drink bourbon.
Did I get beer for us once?
Yeah.
I feel like I got skipped.
I haven't gone yet.
You said that last time. Yeah, you did.
What'd I do?
You brought... So...
I haven't brought anything.
The last
I
podcast...
haven't brought anything either.
False. You picked what we had last time. Remember, you picked beer. You brought Coors.
I don't remember that.
It was your turn. You brought in Coors.
I think you did.
Remember the cooler?
Well, if you get tequila, when next time it's my turn, I'm gonna pick something fun.
Okay. That's what we're doing. It's a competition.
We're gonna drink plastic bottle scotch.
I was gonna say you're gonna get a bottle of Tickle.
No.
Or was it Dunkel?
We're gonna all sit in here. He's gonna have like a lunchbox behind him, right? He's gonna have his like lunchbox, and he's just gonna open it up, and then he's gonna pull out 4 Gatorade bottles. Just
I'm gonna one of those water coolers. Like, don't ask questions, just drink it.
Like 4 sips in, you're like, whoa! 2025.
I can't feel my face.
This has actual rubbing alcohol in it.
Just spike it with acid.
Literally. I've been soaking batteries in this. No, I imagine. The last time though you picked Coors, I'm pretty sure we've had like beer 3 times in a row.
I mean, beer's delicious.
I brought some Voodoo Ranger one of those times.
I remember that. Well, I remember half of that.
Yeah, that was, they all had fun that night. Me and Kodey were good.
That was the day we went to the Wear Dress. You were not good that day.
No, I'm talking about the other time where you two were fucked up.
I don't recall.
That was when we drank all those shots.
Exactly.
I don't recall.
Remember you had all those
the
shots?
shooters.
Those little shooters. That was a rough night. That was a rough night.
That was very,
especially
very
like when can we pull that podcast up? That was probably one of my favorite podcasts of all time. Just scream.
It was a good time.
It was good.
That was the best. Especially when we're all like fucking like just gone.
You're just so belligerent over there, just like
I was like falling asleep on the table. I was just like, and I was just like holding the little bottle opener thing. I was like, I've got a battle axe. I remember that one.
Yeah,
it was fun.
No, the dress night I was fucked.
Yeah, that was the Voodoo Ranger night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was one of them.
That was the Voodoo night.
I
that
felt
was the day
great
we did the
though
Voodoo
after
Ranger.
I threw up.
Bro, I want to do another challenge podcast. That was fun. I really enjoyed that, but we need to like make it not what we did last time.
Mm-mm.
I was saying we should make it like based upon the individual. Do you guys want to do one for December?
No.
There's too much going on in December. January.
No,
there
is a lot going on in January.
Right, my plate is overflowing.
This is like a...
Right, but
like
all of us are
spring
going
thing.
to December. Pussies.
No.
It doesn't have to be, but it's not going to be. It would not be the equivalent of like we're all doing the same thing. It would be each of us do something different, and I think it should be something to better ourselves, not make ourselves worse, or not like make it a competition where it's like whoever can run the most miles. It's like, okay, Wyatt, what do you want to get better at? Okay, we're going to challenge you to how many days you do that thing that you wanted to be better at.
I'm gonna get addicted to crack and then beat my crack addiction.
Do it. Let's do it.
That's a good
Okay,
one.
that's why it's challenged. Cole, what's your
On the podcast, we all get addicted to crack.
So we do a 10-hour podcast of just continuously smoking crack.
And then we have to beat the addiction.
I just can't stop, man. What's in this stuff? Cigarettes?
But we record the walls, so we're not actually recording ourselves doing crack, because that's illegal.
Yeah.
And drugs are bad.
We'll blur it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the smoke will just be from the fog machine.
This is hashish or whatever that shit's called. What's the shit called?
It's a
Hookah?
It's a humidifier.
Shisha.
Yeah, that whatever it
It's
is.
a humidifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put a little smoke. Yeah.
And then we start like itching our faces.
Yeah.
We're on pre-workout.
Rip the fucking skin off your arm for no reason.
Yeah. It'll be all right.
Good times.
It's like jerky.
Whoever can beat the addiction the fastest and the hardest wins. Okay, so that's why it's challenge, Cody.
Winner goes to rehab. Woo!
Wouldn't it be loser goes to rehab?
The winner doesn't have to go to rehab. You get to continue on your crack addicted life.
I think we just do dresses to dinner. And the loser just has to do it while doing crack.
The dresses, I mean, that wasn't bad.
Wasn't my favorite.
You were pretty pooped about it.
Oh, it didn't bother me. I had a good time.
It bothered you.
It bothered you.
It bothered you a
To
lot.
act like it didn't bother me is a different question. When I said it wasn't awful. Those are two different things. I'm not saying I wasn't. Who would be like, yeah, this is normal? No.
I just accepted it and was like, yep, I'm gonna dress.
Yeah, but you were also ready to fight people.
That one dude was eyeing Kodey pretty hard.
That was weird.
One dude.
It was weird. He wanted
That
it.
was really weird. Like,
And I was like, Wyatt, stop staring at Cody.
I don't look very feminine
Yeah.
in a dress, I will say, which is probably.
I disagree.
I mean,
You look like a straight bitch.
listen, I can pull off anything, but
The back
that
hair
dude-
sticking
that
out with
dude
the
was-
boots.
that's right, literally.
that guy was trying to pull something off of you. That's what it was trying to happen.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think for the next challenge though, we should make it like personally, like I want to be like, okay, I want to run 3 miles as much as possible or
Every
something
day.
like that. You know what I mean? Like that would be my
How
challenge.
do you measure them?
Like days doing the activity, and the activity has to be something that's like a chunk of the day, not like
All right,
like a majority.
I'm gonna get better at breathing.
It's like Sober October. They burned 500 calories with exercise every day. That could be something.
Wyatt can't participate in that one.
No,
He's the one that has the most potential for growth,
he does.
This is true.
and that's coming from Colton agreeing with that.
I'm already pretty good at breathing, so I don't know what to do.
What? We're talking about the same way.
I am not.
No, Colton is not.
Breathing is hard.
It's an Olympic sport for Colton.
Fuck, I forgot to do it again.
Just so everyone knows, in his headphones, he's just hearing breathe in,
Yeah.
breathe out, breathe in, breathe out.
You guys know about Jeffrey?
What would be so like my thought for that challenge though was like for me it would be like something to do with running or like exercise because it's something I want to be more consistent in. I feel like it's good for me, or maybe like a reading. You know what I mean? Like I struggle with like I like reading, but I struggle with
Reading's hard.
I struggle
Left or right?
depends on what kind of book you're reading, but but I was thinking that like
I want it to stop every time I lean on it. Like,
What if we see who can read
Sorry.
the most books, and everyone has to come to the next podcast?
wait, is this the third
No,
grade?
the summary,
Wyatt's
like
gonna-
the summary of
Wyatt's
every book
gonna
they
use
read.
picture books. I read 37.
You guys didn't say I couldn't use Dr. Seuss books.
Dr. Seuss's band.
The duck went.
But like something that I want to actually get better at, but like I need the extra push of somebody else trying to get better at something, and it's a measurable thing. You know what I mean? Something to like push me harder to do it.
I feel like you're overcomplicating this.
No, I'm saying like because like, dude, what do you want it to be?
No,
Like, what would be a fair challenge?
I don't know. Something I'm good at.
I got nothing.
See?
Yeah.
There's nothing you want to be better at, Wyatt?
Beating nicotine addiction.
What about like